The homeless man redeemed his lottery ticket for the first time, but the clerk didn't even look at it and concluded that he had changed the number. The clerk's reaction instantly angered the homeless man, so he immediately took out a pair of precision instruments and asked the clerk to check carefully. At the critical moment, a man in a suit stepped forward and said he was willing to buy the lottery ticket as long as it didn't hurt others. But the black man thought the man was joking. The man continued to say, "This is just a deal. I will buy your lottery ticket with $200 and then find a non-stupid clerk to redeem the prize, so that I can make the difference." After hearing this, the black man did not refuse and called him outside. Jack originally thought that the black man was just for money, but unexpectedly, the black man asked him what he lacked in life. It turned out that Jack was a well-known tycoon on Wall Street. He changed his clothes in a 400 square meter cloakroom every day, and his car was the latest Porsche. With his own strong skills, he was more than capable at work, and the beauties around him were changed again and again. So Jack lacked nothing. After hearing this, the black man not only did not feel envious, but laughed and said,
I'm gonna really enjoy this. You just remember that you did this, Jack, okay? You brought this on yourself.
These words made Jack confused. Perhaps the other party had a problem with his brain. Jack did not think much about it and fell asleep after returning home. But the next day, Jack woke up from his sleep, and the surroundings were already unfamiliar. The one pressing on him was his first love 13 years ago. Then two children ran in from the door and called Jack Dad loudly. A bed that was not big to begin with was squeezed together by 4 people and a dog. Jack was frightened and jumped up, firmly believing that everything was an illusion. When he hurriedly ran out of the house, he found that the original Porsche had now become a small broken car. This remote town was hundreds of miles away from Wall Street where he worked. Jack had no choice but to bite the bullet and drive there. Perhaps all the farce would end. It was not until noon that he finally arrived at the downstairs of the apartment building. Jack walked forward happily, but was stopped by the security guard.
What are you talking about? Jack Campbell, Penthouse C. What's the matter with you?
It happened that the neighbors passed by at this time, but they didn't know Jack. Obviously, everyone was still talking and laughing together yesterday, and Jack even gave the security guard a gift. Even though it was Christmas, this joke was too much. Jack was more convinced that everyone was playing a trick on him. He said that he would report to the company and fire all those who showed disrespect today. This sudden situation made Jack panic and he ran to the side of the road anxiously. He was so confused that he almost collided with a passing sports car. When he looked closely, he found that it was his Porsche, and the black man from last night was sitting in the driver's seat.